today we'll be learning how to multiply binomials. So binomials are polynomials that have two terms. So we're going to be focused on just two-term polynomials for this first part. So there's two methods I'm going to show you today. Method one is the box method. This one is my favorite method. Some people don't like it. So you get to decide which one you like. So first example is going to be 3x minus 8 times 2x plus 10. We're going to apply the same rules that we used for multiplying when we were just multiplying monomials. And we need a box with 4 squares. The first one, 3x minus 8, I'll write across the top. It doesn't really matter which one you write across the top or across the side, but that's the one I'm going to pick. And then my second one, I'll write down the side. And what I'm going to put inside is what those two terms multiply to. So 2x times 3x becomes 6x squared. 2x times negative 8 is negative 16x. 3x times 10 is 30x. And 10 times negative 8 is negative 80. Now you will end up with like terms. So we are going to add these together. So my answer is 6x squared plus 14x. Let me put this in red since I'm combining those. Minus 80. That's method one. Now I'll show you one with method two, FOIL. And FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. So I'm going to multiply the first terms in each binomial. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. Then the outside terms, 2x times 7 is 14x. Then the inside terms, negative 6 times 3x is negative 18x. And last terms would be negative 6 and positive 7, negative 42. Now I just combine the like terms, 14 and negative 18x. So my final answer is 6x squared minus 4x minus 42. We can use the same methods if we want to multiply trinomials. So let's do a binomial multiplied by a trinomial. So first I'll do the box method. We're going to need a 2 by 3 box this time. So I'll write negative 3x plus 5 down the side. And negative 2x squared minus 7x minus 5 across the top. Now multiply into the boxes where they meet up. So this first one becomes 6x cubed, then 21x squared, 15x, negative 10x squared, negative 35x, and negative 25. And you'll see that we have like terms here and like terms here. Those need to be added together. So start with the highest exponent, 6x cubed. Then when we combine those, we have 11x squared, then negative 20x, and minus 25. We'll do one more example where we use the concept of FOIL. The first, outside, inside, last doesn't necessarily work with this, but we'll just be distributing. So I'm going to distribute negative 4x to all three terms in the trinomial. So negative 4x times 3x squared is negative 12x cubed. Negative 4x times negative 2x is positive 8x squared. And negative 4x times negative 1 is positive 4x. Now let's distribute the 5 to each term in the second polynomial. 5 times 3x squared is 15x squared. 5 times negative 2x is negative 10x. And 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. And the last thing I'm going to do is combine like terms. So I can combine the 8x squared and the 15x squared, and I can combine 4x and negative 10x. So let's write it out now. Negative 12x cubed plus 23x squared minus 6x minus 5. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you is a binomial squared, which really isn't anything we haven't done yet today, but it looks different. So you just need to be able to recognize it. So first, let's briefly refresh our memories here. What does 2 squared mean? Well, that just means 2 times 2. So then what does x squared mean? That means x times x. What does x plus 1 squared mean? So when you see this in an example, all you have to do is expand it. So here's our last example of the day. If I have 3x minus 5 squared, that is simply a binomial multiplied by a binomial. So you can rewrite it as 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 5. And then you can use any method you choose. Like I said, my method of choice is usually the box method. You do it how you want to do it. So I'll write 3x minus 5 across the top, and then 3x minus 5 down the side. 9x squared, negative 15x, negative 15x, and positive 25. And then make sure I add the like terms. So this will be 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. And that's what you'll be practicing today.